didn't bring up his name, but you talk about someone who's critiqued you for being a safe worker. Is Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, a lot of people say wrestling soulmate? Is that your top rivalry?
I don't know. Would you say John Cena was my top rivalry? Or would you say Daniel Bryan?
I would say Cena.
Ziggler is also in there.
The reason I'd say Cena is because of the different points in your careers you guys have had feuds. Mm-hmm. So when you were coming out with the 0-1 shirt, the Cena sucks, and the bash, which also I do want to ask you how you felt after that, because a lot of people are like, this is a 10-minute match and Cena kind of dominated. Like, how did you feel after that of like, whoa, I thought this was...
I was almost in tears. Oh my gosh. So you go in from being a tag team wrestler, right? And it's very difficult to transition into a singles star. And I go to Raw, and they're like, your first feud is with John Cena.
Post-Mania, right after Mania.
The poster child of WWE. Cena was going to be gone for a while because I think he was either injured or doing a movie or something.
Filming something.
Something. So I was like, okay, you're gonna literally challenge him every week. And you get to say whatever you want. And Cena was like, you get to say whatever you want.
It was brilliant.
Whatever you want. So I would always write up what I wanted to say, what I wanted to do. Every week I would be like, I'm 1-0, I'm 2-0, I'm 3-0. It went to like 7-0. And then we went to Great American Bash. And I was like, now I get my pay-per-view with the big star of John Cena. I'm gonna go. Like, this is gonna be like a 5-star match. I had ideas, and Cena's like, nope, we're going to do this. And I was like, oh my God. And he like hit the AA 1, 2, 3 and just wiped the floor with me and walked out. And I went, oh my God. And I remember going back and just everyone was like, that was great. That was great. And I was like, no, it wasn't. And Arn was like, kid, you have not been through the wars to even compete with a John Cena. I was like, yeah, but I've been tag team champion. No, kid, you need to go through the wars to get to John Cena. So I set out to do the wars. That entire year was dedicated to the wars. Kofi Kingston winning the United States Championship, R-Truth, the tag team titles, Big Show, going to a WrestleMania, being in a WrestleMania, featured match at WrestleMania, starting the show as WrestleMania. Like, if you remember, I started the show the year before, and then the next year,
Arizona,
I main evented.
Yep.
And so I had to go through the wars to get to where, and I didn't understand it back then. And most new superstars don't, because they're full of like bravado and like, I'm ready to go, I'm ready to do everything. But John Cena knew. The producers knew. I didn't know. And then going through that year, and now knowing what I know now, it was the right decision. It was exactly what it needed to be, because it motivated me and it guided me to say, you know what, if I want to get to a John Cena and earn the right to wrestle a John Cena in a 5-star match, you need to go through the wars and trials and tribulations that you have to go through to get there. And I did exactly that, and I got to wrestle him at WrestleMania.
That's one of the reasons why I do enjoy that Melo is with you and working hard, because I think a lot of people are like, oh, Melo, he should be in the title match right now. And it's like,
everyone believes that, but there are steps that you must take. That even Melo, I sit there and I go, dude, I'm telling you, you need more time. No, dude, I'm ready, man. But and I remember that was me.
Yeah,
that was me.
And that's why.
And so I get it. And it's hard to tell someone, that, give them reality checks, right? But I know he has all the talent. It's just going to take time. And the fans are like, no, we know better. You don't. Like, as much as you think you do, you don't. And so I know, because I've been there, and I'm not doing one of those things where it's like, just because you're fans, you think you know. Fans are able to generate whatever they want. You want Melo to be the top star and surpass what I'm telling you right now? Cheer for him. Boo him louder than anyone in the entire roster, and I guarantee he will be the next rising star. But some people, it takes time to develop that.
I do need to bring it back to the spiciness. Bryan Danielson, is that your second biggest rivalry then?
Sure. I'll give you that. Sure. I mean, it was the first... it's funny. I just did NXT Homecoming, right? Mm-hmm. Which was massively successful on CW. It was great. But I did it, and people were like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And I was like, "What's the first face that's ever been on NXT?" That one, right there.
On Sci-Fi.
Yes, on Sci-Fi. I cut a promo, to all of the contestants, and Daniel Bryan being one of them, and brought him out to the ring and slapped the taste out of his mouth. That was the first thing that you saw on NXT TV. And I remember I remember when I was his pro and he was my rookie, and all the fans on the internet went erupted. How could they put The Miz with Daniel? Oh my, so I wrote a whole essay on what it takes to be a WWE superstar and why, a lot of people come to WWE and aren't successful. A lot of people, a lot of independent wrestlers that all the fans think that are going to generate notoriety, they're going to be the biggest thing ever, and they flop because it's a different entity. And you need to be ready for it. And honestly, he did a great job and became a multi-time champion.